Engaged lessons for the 21st century.
Now this is a great formative assessment, and what I've done is I've scanned in several students and using these as input, and what we'll do is convert them to an actual lesson, clean this up. This will be blank, but we'll put the equations over here. Now this is an extremely enrichment program because the students will have quick and clean feedback, and you as a teacher will know through this formative assessment what they can and cannot do. Let's look at this one. Number 3 across is 20 plus 10. So we have 30. So this person has a pretty good idea what's going on. Here's number 5 down. 15 plus 10. 15 plus 10 is 25. Very good. So this person is able to do some numbers, but we don't have anything really. Well, here we do. 10 down is 90 plus 7, and we have 97. Let's look at another person. Okay, this person has 5 plus 5 is 10, and we have 12 minus 2 for 2 down, and that's 10. So they have addition and subtraction, and they probably could have done a little bit more. Let's look at this person. Here they have all ones. Well, not all ones, but you have 14 plus 1 is 15, 19 plus 1 is 20. So you can see that they're definitely working with the number 1 and 2. So 7 across is 9 plus 2. And we have 11. Okay, let's look at the last one. This person is pretty neat here. And like I said, what we're going to do is take this assessment and make an actual lesson out of it and take some of the parts. Here we have 10 plus 10 plus 1 equals 21. So they're able to use several numbers to do that. And 1 down is 10 plus 10 plus 2 is 22. Okay? So this is not a bad indication of what the kids can and cannot do. But remember, this is a great differentiated instruction. And what we're going to do next is show you how to convert this to an actual lesson and create a QR code next. In creating the video, I took the numbers and typed them in that the student had written. Then I placed the numbers in the corresponding sheet to make sure everything is correct. And once I found out that it is correct, then all I need to do is take this information and I need to place it into PowerPoint and convert that to a JPEG and then place that as a QR code. And I'm going to show you how to do that next. I opened a PowerPoint and I went to New Slide Layout, as you can see right here. What we're going to do is paste the results or the answer here and then save it as a JPEG. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Let's go back to the Word document. Now what we want to do is place the answers in this table relative to the numbers that we had here. It's really pretty easy to do. All we need to do is copy this Word document and copy it twice and call it maybe answers number 2. Let me do that right now. Okay, after we copied it twice, now we'll put the answers in. And you can see we have all the answers in here. Then all we need to do is transfer it from here to a PowerPoint presentation. And we'll show you how to do that next. Now, depending upon what kind of computer you have, if you have a Mac, you probably want to hold down the Shift, Control, Command, and the number 4 and highlight this. Well, I have a smart notebook, so I'm simply going to use the camera to do the same thing. I'm going to click on the camera, and I'm going to highlight this information, and I'm going to paste it to a PowerPoint. Then go to the PowerPoint and paste it. And here we go. Put it right here in the upper right-hand corner. Let's get this out of the way. And we'll make this a little bit larger. And then we simply want to save this as a JPEG. Here's how you do that. You simply click on the word File and determine where you're going to save it, of course. Save As. And I'm going to save it in the Passport, Camtasia, and Student here, and Convertng. And I'm going to call it answers to student lesson. Okay, next click on your down arrow and click on JPEG. Then I'm going to hit save, and it's going to save it as a JPEG. And click on current slide only. Now this is a photograph. Here is the JPEG we just created. I'm going to double click on it, and you can see here are the questions or the equations and the answers. Now what I'm going to do is go to my Google account. If you don't have this, you'll have to type it in. And when I go to my Google account, I'm inside Student Lessons. I'm going to click on New, File Upload. And when I do that, I'm going to go to the directory or the folder where all this is located. And I'm going to click here, and I'm going to hit Open. And it's going to place it up here in this folder. Now this is a shared folder. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to right click and say Get Shareable Link. Click here, hit Control C to copy. Next, I'm going to go to my website. On the website, I'm going to scroll down and click on QR codes. When I do that, I'm going to click over here. It says click here to learn how to design. Click here, and then click on Create a QR code. And click on right here. Now that link that I have, I'm simply going to place it here. So I hit Control V and hit Create. And it's going to create my QR code for me right here. What I'm going to do next is I took my smartphone, used the scanner, and I scanned this to make sure that this QR code has the correct answers. Once it does, there's many different ways you can copy it. One of which I'm going to use, again, is the camera here. So I'm going to click on the smartboard camera, place my mouse right about up here, and copy this. Then I'm going to place it right here on my Word document, hit Control V to paste it, double click on it, and hit Text Wrap. Then I'm going to slide it over here and make it a little bit smaller. Okay. And now we have it all set up. Then I'm going to save it as a Word document. Then I'll save it again as a PDF. And I'm going to place this up on the website. Now, if you didn't do it this way, there's one other way you could have typed this in if you don't want to take a picture of it. Let me show you that. Okay, here we are back on the website. Instead of clicking Create a QR code, I'm going to click on this one. And when I do that, what you'll do then is simply type in your numbers here, and it will convert the QR code to whatever you have. So that's one way of doing it. That way you don't have to make a picture of it. Is it harder? Maybe a little bit. It's up to you. Whatever you think is best for you. Okay, well, hopefully that answers some of your questions, if not all of them. And thank you for watching.